Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of John Matrixx Talks Movies. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. Today, we have breaking news for the cast in The Mandalorian. It looks like we have the main character of this TV show created by Jon Favreau, and it's going to star Pedro Pascal. Yes, you know him from Game of Thrones as Prince Oberyn Martell, and he is a very memorable character in that TV show. And I personally think that Game of Thrones is probably the best TV show of all time. So The Mandalorian will have a lot of work to do to catch it, but this is the first step in the right direction right here. Favreau's on board, Dave Filoni's on board, and Pedro Pascal. Now, I really liked his character, Prince Oberyn, in Game of Thrones. That fight scene with the mountain was so memorable. And spoiler alert, he meets one of the most vicious deaths you'll see on screen. So now Pedro Pascal, he's a Chilean-American actor. He's been in The Equalizer Part 2. He's actually going to be in Wonder Woman 1984 as well, and of course he'll be joining Carl Weathers, who was also announced that he will be joining the show. And there was a little bit of speculation on whether or not Carl Weathers was actually going to be the Mandalorian. I didn't think that he would be, but it is nice to see that he's on board with this project as well. But Pedro Pascal, he's 42 years old or something like that, so he's like middle-aged guy. He has the look of kind of like some of the Mandalorians. Now I know Jango and Boba Fett, they weren't truly Mandalorians, but he does kind of have that look and that feel like he should be donning the Mandalorian armor. So I believe this character is probably going to be a true Mandalorian. So it'll be nice to see if we're actually going to go to Mandalorian, how Pedro Pascal interacts with the other Mandalorians. Now, of course, we all know this is post Return of the Jedi, so there is no Empire anymore. There's no First Order. So it's going to be an interesting first episode. I've listened to other people on YouTube give their takes on this, and I kind of found out about it just a few hours ago. Made this video as soon as I got home from work, and the reception has been very positive for this casting. A lot of people are very happy with him coming on board because of his work with Game of Thrones. Now, make no mistake, I don't think that it is a coincidence that a Game of Thrones guy is actually going to be in the starring role of this in this TV show. Of course, we know David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. They were the Game of Thrones directors and creators of that show. They have their own Star Wars trilogy. So I do think you're going to start to see more Game of Thrones people come over and get roles in Star Wars live action TV shows and movies. Now, they bringing him over. I'm going to give Disney a piece of advice. You want to see how a strong female character is made? Look no further than Arya Stark. Maisie Williams portrays her so perfectly. Her character starts off as a little girl. She gets stronger and stronger and stronger until now she is a weapon. But anyway, Pedro Pascal joining The Mandalorian. I think it's great. I'm gonna give Disney a thumbs up on this. Are you excited about him coming along to star in this TV show? Let me know that in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.